Thank you very much, our global president. I want to say excellent morning to you, sir, our global president, and I greet everybody on the call.
Welcome to the Mindset Revolution by the Global Cluster. This movement is all about transforming cultivating mindfulness, and overcoming clusters. We believe in the power of introspection and self-awareness to heal, elevate, emotional intelligence, and cognitive growth. We can unlock our full potential and face life challenges with clarity and expanding expectations and digital distractions. By prioritizing core values and focusing on what truly drives us, we can navigate this complex world with ease. History of neurosurgery, pioneers in therapy, shows us the incredible advancements in understanding the mind surgery is here to revolutionize your health, just as brain surgery has revolutionized treatment. Even cutting-edge brain computer interfaces are showing us the limitless potential of the brain's plasticity. But it's not just about technology. Holistic health approaches, like the concept of energy, emphasize the crucial connection between mind and body. Transform your mind, and you'll transform your world. Part of the Mind Surgery Revolution, join us as the global listeners doctor methods, tools to elevate your mental resilience and well-being. Every meeting matters. Don't miss the chance to grow with us. Surgery revolution, because this mind is the womb that helps you to nurture.
And when he nurtured it, it's that womb that will help you to give birth to it. If you cannot have it in your mind, you cannot see it. Look at so many great ideas that we have today. Even the mind surgery revolution was an idea at a point. The global cluster itself was an idea. You know, a lot of people have great ideas. They first nurture it in their mind and before they take delivery of it. Without wasting of our time, we have our great surgeon, the 001 certificate revolution of the global clusters. And, you know, is yet to actually, you know, take us. We are still on it. A lot of people we didn't want to leave him last week. And the 002 said, let's have him again. I didn't know on time. Let's have him again. Okay, no problem. Let me reach out. So, Dr. Oyewole Olakunle, aka Dr. Hales Alegbeleye. You're welcome. You're the surgeon of the day. We want to learn from your wealth of experience. We want to learn from you started last week and you started on a very great note with us, and we have not recovered from it. We still want you to help us expatiate the conduct of recoup of friendship and boundaries. You know, friendship and boundaries. Over to you, sir. You are muted. You need to unmute to be able to speak to us. All
Excellent
right.
morning, everyone. Am I
Excellent
audible?
morning to you. We can hear you loud and clear. We can hear you loud and clear, sir.
It's nice to be in the room with great minds again this morning.
Yes, sir.
And I do want to appreciate the effort of the whole 001 Mind Surgery Revolution, madam. Thank you for supporting this particular revolution. I've got over 260 4 participants, and today we've got about 9 people online. I believe we can prompt more, and I really, really want to appreciate the person of Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, the OO2, Certificate Revolutions, Lyomi, and everybody on the call this morning. I do appreciate all of us for this moment, and it's going to be an awesome time. One thing I will not do today is to take more time like we did last week. And we're going to do something where we can actually embrace. Oh, Evangelist Ambassador, thank you for coming, Ambassador. Thank you for being here again. Everyone, I do appreciate you. I might not be able to see everybody. I could only see a few people on the screen, but I really appreciate everyone that make it to this point. Let's share this particular section. Let's get people to know that Mind Surgery Revolution is live and up, and we're about to learn again. We're about to actually speak the mind of innovations, of resilience, of sustainability, of knowledge to people. Permit me to actually show my face. Let me show you my face. Yeah. Can we see me? Can we
Yes,
see
we
me?
can see you. Louder, we can see you.
Nice, nice, nice. It's nice to be here. Can you still see me?
No.
You have gone blank now.
Okay. Then I won't be able to turn my camera on, but you can hear my voice. Yeah.
No, you can turn on your camera now. We saw you earlier.
Yeah. No worries. Let's dive into it. Today we're doing volume 2 of relationship boundary limitations. And this second edition is actually strategic enough for anybody who actually wants to make best use of the biggest creator that God has created in the universe, which is the woman. If you really want to take the best leverage of woman, then this particular section will actually help you so much. And myself is helping me to actually manage, multiply, sustain, expand my networking, my relationship with people. So, and let me tell us something. When we talk about relationship, we're talking about good, we're talking about money, we're talking about anything you can ever think about in this life. Because we're talking about woman, and woman remain the biggest creator that God has created. We are creating something, even as God. The Bible says, "Ye are us," and then the Bible says we will do more exploits than even what Jesus has done, as long as we believe. Sorry for those who are not Christian like, and it's just that's what I know, and that's why I'm quoting that. But I'll try to be more of academy and more of resilience, so that it won't look religious gathering this morning. I actually want us to know that one of the best thing, let me say, the best thing I see God created is woman. We've been able to create petrol, create motor, create aircraft, create so many things, meaning we are good. We are given ordinary trees, water, and sand, and see what we've turned it to. We've turned some of them to aircraft. We've turned them to a luxury fair. We've turned them to application. We've turned them to laptop. We've turned them to hotel. We've turned them to resort. We've turned them to beautiful place that people want to even die to acquire. That wasn't what God gave us. But He knows in humanity, in human being, a lot of things are going to be created, and so much will still be created. But nothing can be created outside our mind. And that's why the mind surgery revolution is very, very important. If your mind cannot contain it, your life cannot manifest it. Even the Bible says faith is things awful, evidence not seen, like things you can imagine. You know it's already with you. You have it in your mind, but not yet in your hand. And as you persist and you start, as you working it out, it becomes a reality. It becomes things you don't have in your hand. You want to build a house, you've dreamed it, you've mapped it. Then you start believing and working it, and it comes to manifestation. This principle is not answer only to Christian or Muslim. Anybody, whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim or you don't even believe in God, as long as you follow life principle, I'm telling you, you can succeed. A lot of successful people who are not religious, they don't even have any religion. But we that we are the mind of God, then we stand better chance. So this morning, I'll be exposing to how to leverage systemically on relationship. Relationship are leverage. And there's two levels to relationship.
Welcome in, Empress Debbie.
If you understand these two levels, then you handle relationship differently. We have what we call low thinking people, low level thinking people, which some of us belong to. And then we only make friends. We only want to have a relationship with people that like us, who like me. They will say, I don't like him, I'm not going to have a relationship with him. They say he does not like me. So when that content starts define who you make your friend, then you are a shallow-minded and low thinker and low relationship manager.
Thank you.
Sorry, President Kayode, there's an ecosystem from your end. Can you mute or lower the volume, please? It's feeding back. Go ahead, sir.
For us to be thinking about the people that we will have a relationship with are people that like us.
Thank you for the likes.
Then we are still operating the level of low thinker, low relationship manager.
You're interested.
And our mindset is not yet right. So ordinary people, low level thinker think who likes me. That's the people, even in the place of work, they have relationships with only those that like them and those that are helping them to actually do one of the attacks or the other. People that they can control. They love to boast people around. They like it when someone says, hey, can you do something? I'm saying, yes, ma'am, I'll do it. These are the people they are comfortable having a relationship with. I was there. In fact, I'm still battling with it myself. But since I started learning about relationship management, boundary, limitations, and also thinking about leveraging your relationship, then I've decided that I'm not going to remain in this level. So if you are here on this call this morning, and the only people you want to be friends with are people that they like you. No. Now, the second level of relationship is high thinking level. And this is who align with my mission and expand my reach. You see, the low level thinker wants people that like them. Everything is about emotions. Everything about the way they feel. Everything about look. Everything about the way she behaves. But when it comes to the high level thinker, is who align with my mission and expand my reach.
Yeah, thanks for the line.
Anytime I say this thing, people don't like to hear it. And me too, I feel shy about it. I didn't love my wife until we get married. And she didn't love me until we get married. As a matter of fact, there was no love in our concept. Sorry, don't let me say love. There was love. But there is this kind of loving and feelings that people used to have before marriage. Like you strongly connect. And then you are doing lovey, that. We don't do that thing. You see why we not do that? She was my staff. And I didn't even have the privilege to have that demonstration of emotions. There was no emotion attached. The reason is that I was looking for someone. The person I wanted to get married to jilted me and dropped the ring back to me on a Valentine's Day. And I intend to marry in November. She jilted me in February 14th. Before I could leave for another person, November is approached. Then I've already even rented a house. buy everything I will use for the wedding, even bought a car for the wedding. But she saw a better guy, she left. And I went to my office 2 months to my birthday, and I told myself I won't get married until that day. So when that day reached, I'll get married. And I walked into my office and I saw this girl doing a cleaning job, jejely. And I said, listen, I fine girl. I told my pastor, and we solidified it. And it resulted into, if you agree to marry me now, we'll marry next month. And we'll be like, and play. We're done. Until after 6 months, relationship start happening. Like we start having that kind of affair 1 year, 2 years. What I discovered is that the more we now stay, the more our future now align, the more commitment to we committed to each other, the more the love now grow. So the love is growing now, not like the way it was. I tell those stories to let you know that even in marriage, it doesn't have to be like who likes, who emotional, who connects, who feeling. Everything don't have to do with feeling because those things don't last forever. That's why you see people, they are good friends today, they travel together to places, but they have reason to separate. They have reasons to fight. I was talking with somebody, he said, this thing you want to do, if you're a more ambassador, hear about it. It will stop being your friend. Though. I said, instead of ambassador to stop being my friend, that thing I want to do will remain undone. Or even if I do it, it will be snubbed. The reason why I say that is because I know my relationship with ambassador is not just feelings. Sometimes we don't even talk like 1 week, 2 weeks. In fact, sometimes we don't talk 1 month. But some relationship are like extra tire. You see, you don't put extra tire outside every day. You don't use it every day. But it must be in your car. There will be a point one day the car will break down. If that extra tire is not there, you're just stuck in that bush road, and then you're not leaving that place. The whole plan for the day will be messed up. In fact, it can lead into a kind of trouble that can last forever just because you lack extra tire. Some of the important guys in my life, we don't get to talk every day. We don't get to talk every week sometimes. In fact, some of them live in Turkey, I live in London. So we don't used to see. Some of them live in Nigeria, I live in London. So we don't used to see like having that romantic relationship. Let's go and drink. It's only when we see we do all those things together. But sometimes we don't see, and it does not end relationship because there is a value exchange. There is something we are both working on together. I don't know if I'm still connected. My phone just do something now. Am I still here?
Yes, you're connected. We can hear you, sir.
Thank you so much. So please identify people who missions connected to your mission, expand your reach, then work together
God bless
and
you.
grow. Relationship grows on commitment. Relationship is an investment. Like I said last week, it's like a bank. You only withdraw what you're depositing into it. Now, there's what we call relationship framework. We got to train relationship like a business. When we say business, doesn't mean everything have to be monetized or money exchange. It's not money relationship. But when I say business, mean that you have to apply some principle, some strategy, some way of handling it. One of the most expensive, most difficult part of relationship is access. Access can easily be given and easily be closed. You should have the opportunity to create the access and you have the opportunity to close it just like that. It is easy sometimes to close than it is easy to have. So when you have somebody that you feel the vision well aligned with what you're doing, the first thing you want to do is access. How can I access to this person? And that's why you're looking for connection. You look at the dots. What it is that he's doing? What is that I'm doing? How can we connect together? When I see Alayo for the first time, I ask, what is she doing? They say, Alayo have Alayo TV. Oh my goodness. I need someone to manage our media content in Nigeria. Okay, let's see what we do. Start establishing conversation. Okay. Alayo can actually help us with media, with radio, and the likes. Then we become more closer, talking sometimes, building that connection. And today, I can call Alayo, I'm in Lagos, come, and she will not hesitate to join me in the office. And not everybody will do that, even if she's on her way to do something. Because she now knows that there's a leverage. There's a leverage, there's contract, there's contact, there's all these things. So let's find people who we feel like they have alignment with our vision and work with them. The framework is access, influence, opportunity, and skill. And how this work? Once you access that person, then how do you influence what they are doing, or you have them influence what you're doing? What I'm doing this morning now, right on this call, which is my first Monday duty today, as a way of influencing the assets that have been given to me. Before I get into this particular place, this mindset, mind surgery platform, I need an access. Someone create the access, I access it. Now, to not take that access to the next level, you influence it. And how do you influence? Influence is just indirectly impact. So don't think you can influence people when there's no impact. So when influence coming, it's not oppression. It is not to take advantage of people. It's to look into how can you support, how can you impact, how can you make influence in people's life. That is it. And once you are able to do this, the doors are getting into the next level. Now, boom. I've given the opportunity now to influence, to impact, and to support people. And if I do this, then I can discuss that. Can I share my business on the platform? Can I also promote? Can I advertise London Tech Career? Can I advertise one of the projects I'm doing? And if I advertise one of the projects, that is the opportunity. Because I'm not influencing, the opportunity automatically open. So people look for opportunities before they make influence. In fact, some people have never even accessed the door. They've not even entered the door, but their eyes is on the opportunity. If you see opportunity first, that relationship will not based on opportunity, and you'll not be able to sustain it because you jump level 1, level 2, and you want to start from level 3. It's just like having a child starting a school from primary 3. Can that work? No kindergarten, no primary 1, no primary 2. Just jump into primary 3. It's not going to work. And people will see you as opportunists. That's what we call opportunists. People who are like a parasite. They're looking for what they will take, not what they will invest. Don't be like that in any relationship. It is even better to give more than you can take. So now, the access is given to me. Now I try to create an influence. And sometimes they don't even need to call you before you make influence in a community or in a group, in a relationship that you jealously wanted to protect. What you do is to tell them what you do, meet the director, sir, I can actually support with this particular trend. I could be the 001 certificate revolution. I can give this, I have this, bring out what you have. The Almighty Jesus today, if he didn't give his life, nobody will know him. I tell you, he has to empty everything that he has. And the most important thing he has was his life. He gave it. And see what he's using to harvest it. How many life has been given to God now through Jesus Christ? Do you know? Muhammad gave his life.
Thanks for joining.
You know how many people are coming to those religions every day? Not because of anything, but because those guys gave. We even coming to God now because he gave. So the mentality of giving should be in our head in the relationship. Living is giving, giving is living. If you're not going to give, you cannot take. If you are too big to give, you are too small to take. And as a matter, it's an haram if you are taking from where you've not given. So when they even give you first, and you be a reserve the one you give back. It's a relationship strategy. It's just that you are opportune to take first. That doesn't mean you're not going to sow, no matter how rich the person is. I told people that come to visit me, as I arrive in Nigeria, if you come to visit me, you bring a bottle of granuts, I will give you 10,000 naira, worst case scenario, for transport when you are going, or even 50,000 naira above. At least I'll give 50,000. But if you come, my uncle has come, and the only thing you want to come is what I brought. Omo kotove jebredi ni. Omo forget the honestly. I will still not give you. I will just give you 10,000 for transportation. If you like, have in mind that when you get to me, I'll give you 100,000 because I'm your uncle, I'm your brother, I'm your friend, and you are coming empty-handed. Because maybe they used to bring granite from UK, or they bring kulikuli or kilishi, or pineapple or banana. Even if I bring banana, all those things I need them like every day. And now you didn't see banana of 200 naira, 1,000 naira to bring from the express while you are coming. You didn't say granite of one bottle to bring, and you want to come. Come now, we will hit, and I'll give you 10,000 for your transportation. But if you bring something, I'll give you 10,000. I'll still give you 50,000 for coming to say thank you for meeting you again. That is how it is, and that is how everybody you think they have, most of them operate. Whatever you think they have given you and you are saying thank you to, it's still small to what you can take if only you are willing to reciprocate. Nobody have everything. I tell you, no matter how thinkingly rich you think they are. So let us position our relationship in a way where it is beneficial, mutual benefit. So influence, opportunity, and sales. Now, the opportunity will come when you influence. Now I have the opportunity now. As a matter of fact, I don't even need to tell ambassador that I want to promote something here this morning. I just need to show them, hey guys, there's something I want to share with you, blah blah blah, and I go into it. And some of the people that want to subscribe or they want to pay for it, they will still pay. I will sell my product. That's where the scale coming. And when you sell, even some may not even buy and become a part of it, whatever I'm doing as well. Because all of us are working on something, and we cannot underestimate platforms like this that train people's mind, that contain people like people from around the world. We cannot underestimate it. There's no best way to find the best partner than here.
Come after the
When
speak.
it comes to relationship management, businesses, and the like.
You can send your request.
Number two, boundary are strategic filter, not emotional reaction. Please, boundary are filter. They are not emotional reaction. It is just opportunity for us to show who qualify for our time, whose behavior is unacceptable around us. What energy do I reject instantly? What energy? The ability to say no. You see, I was in a gathering last 3 weeks, and then we were talking about this person that doesn't know how to say no. Even if you have 100 naira in her account, and 5 people come say, give me 50 naira, she will give them and forgot that she needs transport to get home, and she will not get transport to get home. She will now become a beggar. And I now tell her that if you live your life without knowing how to strategically say no, you will be poor like the same people that comes to you every day. It takes you nothing. Just imagine you have 100 million naira in your account. Because I've been there. Until you now go back and now see that where are all your money going? You see that you've given it to people who are strategically guiding you, leveraging opportunities, people who are not willing to access you, who can come to you, who can help you to replenish that particular investment you are making in their life. They are just after what they will take from you. So you know who is qualified for your time. At the level I am right now, I don't even talk to individuals when it comes to marketing, sales, or starting anything new. I talk to people who stand for at least 10 persons. One person that stands for 10 persons. Whether you're a pastor, you're a leader, you own a business, you own a staff, you own a company. I know that I'm talking to you automatically passes my messages to another 10 people through your influence. I won't just go and be doing. And as I mean, if it's just one person that is on this live stream today, I know that one person can actually communicate whatever I say to another 2 to 3 people. That's what I do. So when we are making a relationship, let's broaden our space. Let's carry ourselves. Let us behave. Something is that when people behave bad around you, and you just say nothing concerns you, the next person seeing you as that person. And then they will give you the same treatment they will give that particular person. And that is why it is important for us to say no when we notice some things are not aligned with our principles of life, even if it's not around us. I can't be in the car with you and you take a bottle of water and you want to trash the bottle via the window. I won't agree. If we do, I will park. You will go and pick it. Because automatically, people that around will see that car, they just dump something. They see all of us as people that will dirty and litter the environment. You can't litter environment when I'm with you. So you have to keep the bottle in the car till we get to a destination where we can properly trash them. And it comes across so many things, not just that. That's just a little example. Instantly reject negative energy when they come and know the gathering that actually belong to you. Time is your primary relationship currency. Like I say, your primary currency in relationship is time. Please, ma and sirs, if you don't have time to communicate, if you don't have time to do something, that means you cannot sustain that relationship. Sometimes the time spending is not a physical time. Like on this corner, I'm not having a physical contact with us, but the time we are spending together makes a lot of sense, and we are still bonding and still connecting, even if we are not physically seeing presence. So I would say, please give time. When ambassador called me and say, "Hey, let's do volume 2 of the what we did yesterday or last week," even though it wasn't convenient, but because it's a relationship that how much did I have to invest in time of money? The only currency I can spend to the maximum now is time. So if I spend 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 1 hour here, I know I have made an investment. And it comes with ROI. High performance don't just give time, they allocate it with ROI in their mind. Man, and sir, I was talking to somebody. I said, "Why do you want to go to this party?" He said, if I go to this party, I'll spend 2 hours there. I'll meet this person, I'll meet this person. I'm telling you, I'm not coming back home with less than 1 million naira because I'm meeting this one. Even the Ankara and the clothes and the access to this party is about 500K. So it's 50 VIP. I have to be there. So wow, it's well allocated. To whom you are connected, determine what you collect. So, meaning good investment of time brings return on investment across different areas of our businesses, career, and anything we do. Now, your investment when it comes to relationship, the real investment, what you do with the time is number one, mentorship. Number two, strategic partnership. Sometimes this thing we call friends is not really as impactful as it should be. And that's why I tell people it's not about how many friends you have, it's about how many strategic business partnership, strategic relationship you have. Some of the people in my cycle that I have relationship with, they are not even my friend. If I call Ambassador Adekunle Badmus my friend, I'm just trying to put myself in the class. He's not my friend. If I call Alayo my friend, I'm just trying to put a class. Not my friend. These are the important people. These are partners. These are strategic partners. These are like we have a relationship that is actually beyond normal casual friendship. When I say friend, that doesn't mean the person is your enemy. They can still be your friend, but not regular friend. Everything you do is just friendly things. Sometimes we do things that are not friendly and we are still together. We still maintain that relationship. That thing we are not, it's not friendly. Like what I'm doing now is not friendly. I'm not going to deceive you. But I got to do it. As many things, you go on radio, come and carry me. It's not friendly to come from afar and come and pick me up, take me to radio station like a driver. It's not friendly. It's not something you want to do. But these are the way we pay the price. These are things partners do. So sometimes when people are not confident or comfortable doing things, but because they know this is like an investment into that relationship that they want to jealously guide, they will do it. That's what we call assets. The investment, just what you do with your time. The time has to do strategic partnership, conversation, having nice time together, feel both emotions, psychological, career, professional, touch, then the assets, which is something that remain forever, even after we have done the mentorship class. Like for example, now after this training, after me and Ambassador have gone out to eat, after we have a dinner somewhere, there's something that we have left, which is that one is the pillar of investment, which is the asset in business. understand. Asset is productive peers. Meaning we still have that friendship going. It is not one of. There's even between one of we just met in party and we never meet again. We have that friendship. We remember ourselves in the future. I've seen Dr. Alex before. We met in one party. I attended one of his class on Global Cluster platform. Hey, that is, but it become an asset when you make a productive peer. And how do you make a productive peers? Understand what the relationship you want to build on. The purpose of relationship, which we've talked last week. Now create the chance where is their own position. Position them strategically into it. Become a peer like with them. You know that no matter how you love that shoe, you can't say you want to keep one at home and wear one out. So automatically, if your shoes and your glasses and your things cannot be used without another, that means automatically they will strategically be positioning your business that their time will come. Now I am the 001 certificate revolution. It's a peer, it's a yoke. Whether I like it or not, my presence will need to be coming in. Even when I'm not around, even when I travel, I still need to do what I need to do because I've been given tasks, yoke has been put on my neck. It is not a proud, it is not using people, it is not bad for you to position people in your business and say, sir, sir, you be the one to help me do this, help us do this. So the people actually want it to, and that's how to create peers in relationship. Assets, not assets, so assets like a tangible stock. Now, the last level is liability.
Johnny, thanks for passing by.
There are people who are liability. They only want to do dinner with you. Some of them are like friends. Maybe I'm getting the word friends wrong, guys. Not perfect. Some of them are like just friends. They just want to stay at that level of whining and dining with you only. The only thing they want to do is they want to help you enjoy your money. It's good to have them because sometimes life is bored without them. But you know you cannot build relationship on liability. You must have liability in your relationship. You really want to enjoy yourself. You really want to actually be the relationship that is actually nice. You want to build a balanced relationship around different people. So you have 3 categories of people. You have investment. The investment people are your mentor, your strategic partners. Your assets people are your peers. People that you cannot, even if you are not there, you can call them. You are the one doing this thing tomorrow. It could be your management team, it could be your staff, it could be your friend, it could be someone you have a relationship with. You see, some pastor wants to travel abroad, they just call them friend, their friend. They say, hey, you preach in our church tomorrow. It's taking space for them, they are peers. That person can do what you're doing. If I'm not here doing this now, Ambassador will get another peer to do it. Or he will do it himself because he's capable of doing it. So people who can do what you can do, or who can even do better, who can support, who can step in when you are no longer, who can step in when you are outside.
We can't hear you. Yes,
Am I
we
back?
can hear you now.
A call
Yes.
came in.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Assets. Liability people, they are also important to. No aspect of this is not important because even in business, we keep liabilities. In our life, we keep liabilities. And who are those liability people? They are people that help you have fun. Imagine me travel from Nigeria, from the UK, come to Nigeria, and there's nobody to say, yeah. And you know something about good friendship, good connection, good relationship is that one person can fix into everything. One person can fix into everything. And when you find a perfect match that fits into everything, your life becomes balanced. That's me. You invest together, you pair together, and you enjoy together. Don't get your liability from people who do not invest together with you. Though there is no way you want to do it actually. You don't have a choice. We will not have a choice. Even if it's just beggar, we do things emotional, we give. Or give less to those who are not at that level of number one investor, mentor, strategic partner, business partners, friend who actually understand your core calling and willing to be part of it. Their investment. Assets. People who can step. You know, you have some friends, they understand what you're doing. They can even give you money to support you. They are in that investment level. But they can't step into it when you are not there. They cannot. It's not that it's bad. It's just good to have people across this particular area of our life. So liability people, there are people that only want to enjoy with you. As they know that you arrive from abroad like this, oh my goodness. They don't know how you make the money back, but they know how you will spend the money. They know the best hotel, they know the best club, they know the best bottles. They know everything. And you understand it. So when you are even spending the money with them, you are still happy because you know their space, you know that they're helping you to also enjoy your stay, helping you to create fun and memory. But it's better to do it with people that when you spend the money together, you can as well do the work together. When I'm in my cycle, there's no amount I cannot spend because I know these people that we are spending the money, we are going to make the money together. If I'm privileged to carry ambassador house like this, we just go out like this. I want to eat a plate of food, 100,000, put everything on the table, scatter table. If I bring crocodile, scatter it, bring the best bottles out, let us wine. Because I know, say, now the same mouth where we use to chop this money, now the same mouth we use to sell the product and make another money. So don't make mistake of spending your money for only people who come to spend. That is it. Some people are so cultural imbalance that when God bless them, they want to go back home to go and build a house in their village. They want to travel home to village. People at home that doesn't know how you spend. You leave all of us that are on this platform. You leave us in Lagos, in Abuja, in London, and you carry the money where we make together, and you go to village Oshu, or you came from Adamasingba, wherever in Ibadan, and that's where you want to go and show that you don't arrive. You are a liability person. Invest it back by calling to people who you know that they will not give you. They will not just give you if you need them, but they will come out and work in your project that will result into money, and we'll be happy together. I know time is fast spending, but I'll just cover this one. Emotional detachment creates decision power. This one we need to get it. Emotional detachment creates decision power. And forever I'll be grateful to God on this particular decision that I make about my partner. Because there was no emotional like that. So it helps me. I see what I'm looking for, and I can keep and I see. So sometimes when ambassador came to my life, there was no emotion. I didn't like him because he's ambassador. I didn't fall in love with his beard or with his height and say, this is my short mate. At least when he do agbada like that, we do like carbon copy. That's what what attracted me. My point of attraction is that he has a globalization mindset. He's working on something. And I feel like if I partner and I impact, then vice versa can take place. Then we can blow a particular contract and project together. Boom, we're happy together. We connect to each other, families. And that is the reality of our relationship. Boom. If your relationship is based on just emotion and you cannot detach it, in fact, if I'm a single, I will still marry that lady that the emotion is not too great. If I marry that lady that will go out and everybody do things and will come on and we'll discuss again. Because I now feel like because I'm in relationship with you, I have to emotionally everywhere. So I would tell people to just watch all those emotions. They don't last too long. They don't last for too long. I've seen it in family. I've seen family of 5, some they love a child most, and that child they love most became the poorest guy in the whole house because he's been spoiled. When his brother was working, bro, sister was working, he has no work because the father and mom was pampering. They use emotion to destroy him. Attachment could be judgment. Detachment could create clarity. When people are too attached, somebody said something to me last week. The thing hurts me. It hurts me. Like, seriously? He opened his mouth and said this thing and said, eh? So that's how you sees me. Now, wow. He was just trying to be emotional, trying to play emotional game. I said, sir, with due respect, I don't do that. That's not the game we play here. So you said the clear. It is good for people to think or say whatever they want to say. You need to just say what you stand for. And if they don't believe what you stand for, it's their own choice. So don't be lured to what you don't want to do because of emotional game, emotional blackmailing, all those things. Let's you go to party, they start saying, they call your name, your emotion, your head is swelling up, and you already forget that you told your friend that you don't have money. Your friend that you work together is supposed to even eat the money together, but you forgot because you're now on your emotion. Then you carry the bill and put on the hand of the singer, and your friend is like, see, I didn't know no money.
Yep.
I think it's what you said, I didn't have money. And you still want that friend to be normal around you. No, it's not done. It's not done. We just have to watch it. All of those things are important. You see why I go this direction because we've went direction of limitations and the life last week, but this time it's just a life lesson that we need to actually grab. Now I will round up with limitation are power move, not restriction. On another level, limitation defines where your energy flows. Sometimes your energy may not flow, and sometimes you can't hold back when you're emotionally attached to somebody. Yeah, I've been there and there. You could be so emotionally attached to somebody, but sometimes you just need to like, okay, take it easy and create limitation. In determine where your energy flows, where your energy flows. When your energy flows, flow along with it. It shows what you tolerate. It's so who you can say, okay, I'll tolerate it. You tolerate some things. How you protect your mission. Limitation is equal to focus. Focus is equal to power. Limitation is equal to focus. Focus is equal to power. So please create those limitation, boundary, create all those things around you, and have humanity. Humanity, honesty, integrity help us protect the most powerful relationship. Relationships are tools for our greatness, but if they are not maximized, we will lose out of it. And I pray God is helping us. I know that we are learning faster and we are catching what we need to do, and then we will respect. Another thing about relationship is respect. That one is not even in my. It's not what I want to actually talk about today. But respect is very, 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 very important. It helps us to regain clarity, reevaluate alignment, and also rest. It helps us to reset our power and dynamism. Please let's respect each other. Powerful people don't just build relationships; they design systems that actually help them to respect others. So thank you everyone for this opportunity to speak to us this morning again. Oh, my surgery, Mrs. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus, all the participants. I appreciate you all through Certificate Revolutions. I believe you've been doing an amazing job, and I believe this Thursday or Friday is going to be a very amazing time together again. I celebrate everyone on the call. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. This is amazing. This is spectacular. This is powerful. From the surgeon of the day, Dr. Alex Alegele. Olakunde. Thanks for this powerful one. And because our time is fast spent, in 1 minute, I want everyone to spend one minute. In 1 minute, Cluster and Forex. Let me start from Cluster and Olukayode Oyedotun. What's your take on today's mind surgery revolution? Cluster and Olukayode, the 002. The 001 has spoken. What's your take on that, please?
Thanks.
Olukayode Oyedotun.
Thank you very much, our global president of the global clusters. Thank you so much for this great platform. Thank you. We can't thank you enough. Thank you so much, our 001 Mind Surgery Ambassador Dr. Michelle Uko. Thank you in your absence. Thank you for this great revolution. And I want to say a great thank you to the 002 as well. And our great speaker, the 001 Certificate Revolution of the Global Clusters. Thank you. Thank you for that great, wonderful mind surgery you have, given to us from last week. It's another amazing moment to be on the sparkles with great minds like you. And I believe that everyone that will be listening to this message you have shared with us from last week till today, we should be able to handle any relationship better than we have been doing. No matter how well we are doing in our work relationship, our love relationship, no matter what relationship we are keeping right now, because we have to be keeping a relationship to have make all of us to be here. We all got here by one person or the other. Even me myself, I got here, and since I've been here, I don't want to go again. And it's been great. No matter how busy everyone is, we should try and listen to all these messages again, because we have understood that relationship matters. Without relationship, none of us will even be alive today. Some kind of relationship gave birth to us, and relationship goes far beyond that we even think. It's more than the love relationship, and we now know more in how to handle it. Is it about boundaries? Now we understand how boundaries are. They are currency in relationship. We understand more on being very, very open to everybody that you are dealing with, just to make sure that you are ready to contribute into their life and not just to take. Like the old one has said, this is not about using people. This is about building people, and we all need someone in our life at every aspect, at every moment. I know our time is fast spent, and I don't want to take too much of our time. I have learned so much, and I've added more knowledge from what you have said today and last week, and I believe everyone has done so as well. But the most important part that I would like to add to it is we should take action on every word and every topic and everywhere he has mentioned on, because all of us know that he's telling the truth. Thank you very much, everyone who has been part of the mind surgery today. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a wonderful week ahead.
Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Thank you, the 002 Certificate Revolution of the Global Clusters, Cluster and Olukayode Oyedotun. Let's hear from the 001, 360 and beyond Moral Network of the Global Clusters in the person of Cluster and Forex. What's your take on today's mind surgery revolution? Cluster and Forex, in 1 minute, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Dr. Badmos. Thank you. Special thanks to our spokesperson. Thank you, Dr. Alex, and every Sparky present. Your life and relationships are shaped by your thinking. If your mind is not properly trained, you will attract wrong relationships. You will tolerate wrong behaviors, struggle with unfair treatment. And you can love people, but you must protect your mind. It's very, very important. Boundaries are not rejection, they are protection. Agreements without structure often lead to conflict. Okay, so we need to strike a balance. Love people genuinely, but protect your peace and values. Because love without boundaries, what you're going to get emotional exhaustion. Boundaries without love begets disconnection. So I want us to do this quick reality check, whether it is business or relationship. Okay, you may start something with someone, like maybe a business, a project opportunity. At the beginning, trust is high, vision is clear. But when success or money comes, things can change. All right, things can change. Attitude shifts. Agreements become unclear. Your rightful share becomes difficult to receive. So it is very, very important. And Dr. Alex has talked about relationship this morning. So we have to be on the lookout. Yes, don't just before you jump into, or before you conclude that this person is somebody that I can really trust. You have to really test the person, not because the person is always smiling and is very friendly and he has gotten you stuff. It's not enough. You have to keep your eyes wide open and know what you're going into. Thank you very much. Because of time, I need to just draw the curtain here. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you very much. That is very precise. I hope you're learning. We can drop the comment at the chat box in here in the My Surgery Hub. I've shared the YouTube, you can share to your friends. You can let them know about it and all of that. Let's hear from Ambassador Abosedeko. What's your take on today's My Surgery Revolution, the O1 real estate cluster of the global clusters?
Okay. Good morning, Ambassador. Good morning, Dr. Alex. Good morning once again for that explosive presentation this morning again. I needed to monitor the time to make sure I stayed glued to my phone because I actually wanted the concluding part of that message last week or that presentation. I must say that let me first of all commend you. I must say you have a very matured mind, highly matured mind, of which some might not understand if someone has not heard from you. Because I like listening to people that present maturely, that draws from every aspect of life, from experience. People that draws from, how they started and where they are. Honestly speaking, as a reasonable human being that is going somewhere to happen, you must know when to cross the T's and when to dot the I's. You must know boundaries. You must know the time of U-turn. You must know when to do 360 degree, when to do semicircle, and when to take a U-turn or complete abandonment. Because from what I've seen in life, I was discussing with someone this morning shortly before we joined this meeting together. And from what I've seen in life, it's all about looking inward, looking around you to really know who is yours, to really know who you can, be with. It is not every meat that, it's not every meal they cook and present that you take. It's not every meal they cook that you eat. You have to honestly know the way life is going, the way the world is going. Sometimes everything seems pleasant, everything seems good, but underneath, when you sit down, you will know that you need to take some accounts. You need to cross check. So at a particular time in our lives, we need to really know who we flock with. We need to really know who we move with. And I was telling the person this morning that I've checked all my all my contacts. Honestly speaking, from that last week that I listened to doctor, and I have decided that there are some that have been there for months, not even a single hello to me, and they are there. There are some that each time I post, they check it first, but they have never even recommended anything. They have never commented, and they've never supported me. So I think it's time to let them go. Sometimes now you need to shed the old skin and let the new skin come on board. You need to look around your circle and pick the right one that affects your life. Just like Doctor has said, you need to understand those that are your that companion, and you need to know those that are liabilities. And I think the companions, the supporters, the helpers, the destiny helpers must be more than the liabilities if actually you want to grow in life. There are some lifestyles that need to be amended, there are some lifestyles that needs to be upgraded, and there are some that needs to be cut down. I hope we will still have more time to talk. Thank you so much, Doctor. Sincerely speaking, I will still listen to this again and again. You have really opened our eyes, and may God continue to give you this wisdom in abundance. Good morning, everybody, and happy new week. Thank you.
Amazing. 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 Thank you very much, Ambassador Aposedeko. Let us have Sparky collaborative. What's your take on today's mind surgery revolution? Unmute and talk to us, please. In 1 minute.
Good morning, everyone.
Excellent morning to you.
Well, I want to appreciate the Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Aziz. I really want to appreciate because I joined this platform through the Ambassador, and since then I've been trying to be here consistently, and I want to be here. And I have two things to say this morning. I don't want to repeat what everybody has already said. I like to create. So, Ambassador, what can I do for this platform? How can I input value here? And the second thing I want to say is that how about we repost each live? People that did not join can go back and listen and learn on the platform. Once this live has ended, the person that started it should be able to share the live on the platform. So people that are not here should be able to go back and listen. Yeah. Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Thank you very much for that. I think we need to do more of that. In the next meeting, by evening, we're doing survival strategies in the new normal. That is 5 p.m. West African time, 7 p.m. East African time. We need to do more of sharing this. And that's been pasted on the message section, even on the timeline. You need to, see the YouTube link, and everything we did here is showing currently on YouTube link. You understand? So the link has been shared, and I think we need to do more of that. Okay, let's have Sparky Dennis all the way from Kenya. What's your take on today's mind surgery revolution? Sparky Dennis.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me clearly.
We are still in the morning in the West African. I know the East African is already in the afternoon.
We are already in the afternoon.
Excellent day to you. Just put it like that.
Thank you very much. I came a little bit late. We had a blackout here, a terrible one that started yesterday night.
Unlike Kenya enjoyed 24 hours light. What's happening there?
But at least I got hold of it. I think we were discussing relationships.
Yes.
And I think this is something which is so nice, so strong, and so broad. For me, I would stretch it maybe into 2 or 3 presentations. But then what I would say is that relationships, whether with families, friends, colleagues, or society, they plays a powerful role in shaping how we really think, how we feel, and even how we behave. They influence our values, confidence, emotional responses, and even decision-making patterns. So positive relationships can build trust, resilience, or even a sense of belonging, while negative ones can maybe create stress or insecurity and other limiting beliefs, if I would equate it to self-awareness. Now, over time, people we consistently interact with act like mirrors, reflecting or reinforcing certain behaviors in us. In this way, relationships do not just surround our lives, they actively participate in shaping who we become. So we often get drawn into wrong relationships because they unconsciously mirror our unmet emotional needs or insecurities or familiar past patterns. And without self-awareness, if I'm to go back to it, what feels like a connection can actually be comfort in what is familiar, even if it is unhealthy. So we have to be very careful on who and why we form a relationship with somebody or with even an object. Or with even an object. I know, especially for us men, when you buy a brand new car, you are likely to forget or to give your attention to some family members, because now the car takes over everything. The same with women. When a new baby comes, you forget everyone. The baby takes everything. So we have to see how we balance these relationships. That is my take. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Spaki Dennis, for that contribution. I hope we have learned a lot today. You know, while the topics were going on, I was writing and I was posting on all the other social media, and I was letting people to understand that we're getting real value here. Why are you not joining us? Please, if we really want to make Africa a better place, all of us need to come together and we need to invite others. We need to take this serious. We need to be intentional about coming together and discussing this. This will start from discussion and it will metamorphose into reality. The things that we'll be taking action on already. Some things we are already taking action. For instance, you have had the voice of the 001 Certificate Revolution, and you call it co-director in London Tea Career Institute in the United Kingdom. We're doing great and marvelous things. You understand? You know, yeah, so many things is currently going on. You know, you want to get honorary doctorate degree from London Tea, you want to do all of the short courses. All of these things are going on people trying to acquire skills and all of that. So having said that, it's our time is fast spent anyways, but I just want to appreciate everyone that has come by, everyone that has contributed. I want to appreciate the surgeon of the day. You have really performed surgery in our mind today, and I believe that people have they're getting the real value that they need to get. Let me tell you something: you're changing, but you don't know. And I will just illustrate it this way. When you have a dirty cup, a dirty water in a cup, and when you look at it, you see that it's very dirty. When you pour a clean water into that dirty cup, you understand, it will still look dirty. But the truth of the matter is that the level of dirtiness is not as the way it was, because some clean water has diluted it already. And I tell you, when you keep purging your mind this way, Africa, we need to purge our mind. You understand? Um, for instance, one of the presidents of Africa, which is Ibrahim Traore, has has showed us that a lot of things are possible. And if you check some of our individual life and some group of people that have come together to do some things in Africa, you see that a lot of things are actually possible. Check it from the way you govern your life. And check it from the way two people come together to do something. Three people come together to do something. Check it from how we even started the global clusters. Today we're using our platform to communicate to the world. You understand? Somebody is contributing from Kenya, another person is contributing from Nigeria, another person is contributing from Ibadan, another person is contributing from the United Kingdom, another person is contributing from the United States, and then somebody is contributing from the Republic of Turkey. You understand? So somebody is contributing from the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, and we are all connected, and we are all doing this together. And that is why we said we should not let the fire of this conversation go down. We all need to keep coming together. And when you have something that is burning out in your mind, just like Fares came up with the 360 and Beyond Moral Network, you can actually come up with these things, and we will give you the right support to make sure that we add value to humanity and we build the right value in our community. What are we saying today? What is our conversation? What is our one word? He said, we're saying instead of creating violence in our community, instead of rioting, instead of saying end SARS, instead of saying end bad governance, instead of occupying us, instead of creating some sort of chaos, let us come together and engage in critical thinking, creative thinking, innovative thinking, thinking out of the box, developing great memory, flexibility, speed, focus. Let's add this thing to real-time life issues. That when we put it in the real-time life issues, like we're talking about relationship this morning, we've talked about so many other things, you will not get to know that, okay, this is the kind of relationship, this is what I should do, this is what I should do, this is what I should do. And the truth of the matter is that when you do what you're supposed to do, you start seeing the changes. You start seeing the changes. You understand? I did it. And I know the kind of friends I have today. And let me tell you something. Relationship is there is a Yoruba singer from my mother's place, my mother's tongue, that said, "Ènìyàn ó boni lára jùlọ," which means relationship, human beings, covers you better than the clothes you wear on your body. There is a way the human being can covers you and they can carry you better than what you're wearing in your body. So, having said that, I want to draw the curtain today, and I want to say that all of the great things that we're doing, the 1 billion digital literacy is currently on, and let us champion in our community. Let's ensure that we engage people that come to the Spark Up to do this, and we guide them through. We calling it the BDMs, the people that will actually be guiding these people through. And then the GCA, for the first time in the whole of Africa, the GCA is happening this Saturday. This Saturday. If you have anyone that has been making inquiries, let them go and register. If you say you are competent in something, the GCA is saying, let us authenticate your competence in that skill. So that is the essence of GCA, Global Competency Assessment Test, all the way from the United Kingdom. And it gives you access to full-blown scholarship, 30% scholarship, and a very low
What's
tuition.
the junior result? Senior uncle?
But please kindly mute
Tell him
yourself,
to
Ambassador Eko.
Hello?
Ambassador, you mute yourself, please, ma'am.
Oh, sorry.
So the GCA is there, and it's for the whole of Africa, and we're testing first in the whole of Africa in the Federal Republic of Nigeria this Saturday. And I want everyone to actually take advantage of this great opportunity. Having said that, I want to draw the curtain today by asking, who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or aspiring professionals, technocrats or aspiring technocrats, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us the right power, accurate information, because that is the right bridge between where you are and where you ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom you are connected to determines what you collect. We're not just a social media platform with a marketplace with the best monetization on earth. We are the first nation building social media platform on earth. And we're proudly Africa. And our mantra is MAGA, make Africa great again. So in every nation, in Kenya, we say make Africa and Kenya great again. In Nigeria, we say make Africa and Nigeria great again. In Ghana, we say make Africa and Ghana great again. In Burkina Faso, we say make Africa and Burkina Faso great again. And so on and so forth. So having said that, tonight we're going to be meeting again on survival strategies in the new normal. If you know a strategy how people can survive, last week I taught something more than survival, and I might continue that series today. 5 p.m. West African time, 7 p.m. East African time. Don't miss it on the hub, Survival Strategies in the New Normal hub. So please invite your friends, invite your acquaintance, let them come and join us, and so that we can be part of this. Having said that, I saw Sparky Dennis trying to unmute. Do you want to say something, sir?
Yes, thank you very much for this chance. Just one few seconds. I am running a smaller 4-part series campaign on Facebook. If you allow me, I will share the links here. The campaign is on a woman's political identity. We want to see, where is the woman's political identity? Is it where she's born? where she is married to, because whenever she wants to vie, the woman is told, no, you had left us, you went married, go vie at your husband's place. But again, at her husband's place, she's told, you know, you really don't belong here, you came from somewhere else, go vie back at home. So that is what I'm trying to do. Now I'll be sharing the links. All you can do is read and then share your perspectives as for now. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. People, have you heard? You should give your take, and let's help share and let's get people's opinion. Talking about that, it's I believe the woman can vibe from anywhere because they are all families. That's all. That's my take, and I'm going to drop my take. You understand? Woman can vibe from anywhere. He has that maiden name. That is where he's from, and he has joined another new family, sequel to marriage, and they are all families. When you point at them, you see them as family. The where he's hailing from is a family, and where he is right now is equally family. Thank you very much. All right, see you in the evening. Bye for now. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Nice session.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
sir.
very much.